Hi guys, it's your girl Naturally Kari, and today I am back with another Words of Wisdom Wednesday. So today I'm just going to be doing 3 books. One you guys already seen before, which is Soul Therapy. If you watched my last Words of Wisdom Wednesday, you would know what I'm talking about. But if you haven't, Soul Therapy is a daily journal that asks you questions to see your improvement over the year. And it is by Jacqueline Cademan. So that's that. I will leave everything in the description down below. But I'm just going to give you guys some quick words today. So I'm trying to run through this pretty fast. And also, last Wednesday, I did read out of Euphoria, which is by F.S. Yusuf. And today, I have a new book called Sincerely, which is also by the author F.S. Yusuf. So, let's jump straight into it. Like I said, the books will be down in the description down below. And with the poems or quotes, if they do not resonate with you, don't feel like, oh, this has nothing to do with my life or anything. Just take the word, and you never know. Like, you may be using this quote or poem for future references. So this is just for, a little encouragement or inspiration for anybody who needs these words of wisdom. So today I'm going to start off with Euphoria. So here we go, guys. Okay. And these are 2 new books. So since I read the first page to you guys last time, I will be going in order each Wednesday for you guys. So this poem is called Miss Tune. I'm going to show you guys here. Let's see if it focuses. If not, I will still be reading it to you guys. I don't know if that helps or not. Okay, but anyway, it's called Miss Tune. You told me that you had made peace with the consequences. All I had to do was forgive myself for all the things I had not done and move on as if we never even happened. So I'm going to read that again to you guys just so you can be clear of what I've said. You told me that you had made peace with the consequences. All I had to do was forgive myself for all the things I had not done and move on as if we never even happened. So, knowing me, I like to speak on what I read. So here I feel as if, I don't want to say it was relationship wise, but I'm getting more so relationship vibes from this quote or poem, I should say. So how it says, you told me that you had made peace with the consequences. So I feel as if, some things may have happened throughout the relationship, and everything comes with consequences. No matter the situation it is, everything is going to eventually have some type of consequences that come along with it. So it says, all I had to do was forgive myself for all the things I had not done. So maybe they're kind of saying like their partner wanted them to do a little bit more, but they weren't ready to do that or willing to do that yet because of the stage of their life that they were in. So they had to forgive themselves for that. They can't be putting themselves down because of something that they weren't qualified in doing at that point in time. So they had to move on and pretend as if the situation never happened. And sometimes it's like that with many situations. We are putting ourselves down for some things that we weren't capable of doing at the moment. So we tend to hold that like doubt within ourselves. So it's basically telling you to release that. Forgive yourself for whatever you may have done wrong, or this just does not have to be related to relationship, but like I said, that's what I picked up from it. But any situation, don't put yourself down for the things that you weren't qualified in doing yet. Like, your time will come, and we all make mistakes. So even through those mistakes, we have to learn from them and fix them along the way. So I'm going to read it to you guys again. The poem is called Miss Tune. You told me that you had made peace with the consequences. All I had to do was forgive myself for all the things I had not done and move on as if we never happened. So that is in Euphoria by F.S. Yusuf. So this one doesn't really, I don't want to say it doesn't really resonate with me, but I get the concept of it. So that's a word that I would be willing to use in future references if it may resonate with me at the time. So now we're going to start with Sincerely, also by the same author. I have not yet opened this book. I have not yet read anything out of this book, so we're going to start from the very beginning. Okay, so our poem today in Sincerely called Stability. I cannot talk today, guys. Like, I'm trying to talk too fast for one, and all my words are just jamming in together. All right, here we go. Let me slow it down. Stability. Our story begins with strength, a foundation built over time, cemented over with trust and fruitful commitment, a base which would not crumble or crack under the stress of what was built on top of it. So I'm going to read that one more time. The poem again is Stability. Our story begins with strength, a foundation built over time, cemented over with trust and fruitful commitment, a base which would not crumble or crack under the stress of what was built on top of it. So this poem to me basically is telling me that even through our obstacles, we should be stable enough to overcome them. So the foundation that we built within ourselves, or that's already placed upon us, like our power to overcome something, should always overcome our obstacles or anything that is trying to knock us down or trying to overcome us. So therefore, our trust in ourselves will keep us grounded to what we believe in or what we're trying to do, rather than a person trying to come take it away from us, or, certain opportunities aren't given to us, or just anything, like any type of downfall that's trying to prevent us from getting to the goal that we are trying to get to in life, or rather if it's something small that you're trying to achieve. So with this, I really like this poem for today, because for me, I would say that it's keeping me in a mind state of which I know that I will overcome all that is trying to knock me down from my goals, my dreams, my achievements, my success. So once again, I'm going to read it again. This is Sincerely by F.S. Yusuf. So, Stability. Our story began with the strength and a foundation built over time, cemented over the trust and fruitful commitment, a base which would not crumble or crack under the stress of what was built on top of it. So, once again, these are the two poem books. You can get these off of Amazon, and I will link everything down below in the description. So yeah. And now I am going to give you guys y'all's daily question of the day from Soul Therapy. This is a really wonderful book to keep track of, I want to say, your mindset and your perspective on certain things and how you look at certain things. So Soul Therapy is really good for the soul, honestly. And once again, it is by Jacqueline Cademan. Okay, so today is 10/28, October 28th, 2020. So here it says, Harry Potter was rejected 12 times before it got picked up. Today, J.K. Rowling has a net worth that's over $1 billion. I'm going to read that again. Harry Potter was rejected 12 times before it got picked up. Today, J.K. Rowling has a net worth that's over $1 billion. How do you handle rejection? So I'm going to read you my response, but what I want to say first is, as you can see, even the big time authors, actresses, actors, singers, rappers, whatever the case may be, you have to understand that these people worked for their spots. So even when being rejected, if you feel this is your dream or this is your purpose in life, don't ever give up on it. Continue to strive for that goal. Excuse me. Continue to strive for that goal. Because as you can see here, J.K. Rowling had probably had series of Harry Potter's books. The idea, the concept, everything of that nature, and you see that 12 times before it was a hit. And honestly, for me not to be a big fan of the book collection of Harry Potter, it was also made into movies, which I was interested in. So it reached so many people, but in the beginning, it just took one person. So how do you handle rejection? So comment down below, how do you handle rejection? You can give your honest opinion. This is a safe space to give your honest opinion. I don't judge. But if you want to respond to how you deal with rejection, just let me know down in the comments below, and I will reply to you and say, hey, that's amazing, that's great, or I like your look on this question. I like how you view things. But here was my response. I said I normally handle rejection as it wasn't meant to be. That's how I looked at rejection in the past. But now I look at it as there are multiple opportunities out here in the world, so that if one person rejects me, that doesn't mean that somebody else will not acknowledge my talent. You know, some people have different looks on things, and some people just don't get you. Some people don't have the same beliefs. Some people don't understand what you're striving for, because everybody has their own vision of something. Just because you have this vision doesn't mean the next person will actually understand or get what your vision is. But it does take that one someone who can change your life. It's all about who you know, basically, like, or who you get to know. Like, that's why it's so important to just be yourself instead of trying to be what somebody else wants you to be. So how I look at rejection, I just say, hey, if you don't want what I have to bring to the table, then that's your loss. Somebody else will see the vision how I see the vision, and I will accomplish my goal. But yes, guys, that is my word of wisdom for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you on my next video, which will be uploaded maybe in the next 2 days. Yeah, so make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and give feedback on this video. I love you guys. See you guys later. Bye.